Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today the review I'm going to do is actually what you can see here. A new addition to the panel bars, and this is actually no surprise to the USA collector. And that is actually the Walt Disney Classics. And this Walt Disney Classics, what I have here is actually I got two from my friend, purchased from him. And later my friend from the USA actually sent me another one. So that's great. I can open up one, and then the other one I give it to my missus because she sort of like this Walt Disney Snow White. And so that's perfect, one for me to keep. So what you can see here is actually the very popular VWT1 panel bars. And this panel bars is actually highly sought after by collector. From the very first one to the latest one, Hot Wheels has ever since been doing panel bars ever since for every year. I think almost every year. And 2018 was actually, this is the third casting. In 2017 there's 3 casting as well. So I will do a review for the Walt Disney Classics, and later I shall actually do a walkthrough again on all the panel bars collection that I have. I must say that this Snow White and the 7 Dwarf for the Walt Disney Classics has the most beautiful card art ever. Yes, it's highly illustrative. It's just like having a Walt Disney storybook. And what I really like is actually the story from Snow White on the roof of the panel bars, which I think is actually quite creative. Before I crack this, I haven't ever seen other people post on these VWT1 panel bars. Usually the graphic on the other side will actually be different. So from what behind here, what you have is actually the 5, and surprisingly this VWT1 panel bars is the first of the series. What you have is the VWT1 panel bars, the Deco delivery with Disney mouse, 34 Dodge delivery, Ford Transit Super Van, which is quite nice with the Dalmatians, and the 55 Chevy panel. Whether behind or inside got a bike that actually can pull out from behind, yet wait to be seen. Not really sure yet. I may get the 55 Chevy panel as well because I do collect that. So let's just open this. Alright, here you have the VWT1 panel bars out of its blister. And I must say it's actually very nice. It's just like looking at a Disney storybook. Very nice. It's actually in metallic purple, metallic flake purple finish, highly gloss. And I must say that it's actually, I'm right, the reverse is actually a different graphic. So this one is actually Snow White eating the apple at the back, Snow White having fun in the forest, as well as the 7 Dwarf on the other side. So it's very nice. Have the story here, can actually read it at the leisure. So it's actually very beautiful because it's just like coming out from a storybook. I must say that Hot Wheels actually did a lot of effort on these Snow White VWT1 panel bars. Is actually a very good buy. I'm actually very happy with the purchase. And of course, I should actually do a walkthrough of all the panel bars again, since Hot Wheels did quite a couple. It has actually been quite a popular model, as popular as the JDM, I must say. A lot of collectors love this. This one is actually like the replacement of the drag bars. The drag bars also actually hold a lot of very nice graphic. And drag bars has not been produced since then, ever since. I think due to its lack of popularity, but not for the VWT1 panel bars. It's actually still very strong. So let's go from the very first VWT1 panel bars. The very first one is actually the Reeses Pieces, and that's actually from the nostalgic brand Hershey's. This one was actually a gift from my friend Howard, and it's actually my birthday gift. It's actually came out in 2012, and he gave me carded, and of course I actually released it to actually join with the rest of my panel bars. Very nice. You can see that it's actually quite simple. And why? Because although the branding here is very strong, but there are some details that is lacking. That is actually like the paint of the VW logo, etc. Because I believe that this is the very first panel bars. The windscreen is actually also yellow. I'm not a very big fan of a color windscreen, but this one actually fits the bill. It's actually quite nice. The resale value of this is actually very high now. So let's go to the second one. The second one was a year later in 2013, and they actually come out with a pop culture Wolfman series. So this is the Wolfman series. I'm not saying that this is actually my most favorite one. I think, but the graphic is actually quite retro. It's just like looking at the oldies for the Wolfman. I never seen the Wolfman movie before. Yes, of course we see the werewolf, etc. But no, I never seen the Wolfman. So we go to the next one, was actually 1 year later, and that is actually the most beautiful VWT1 panel mask, and that is actually the Grateful Dead series. Very beautiful. Even for the card, it's very beautiful. It was available on our pack. Managed to hunt a couple and share among friends. Back then in 2014, I think this is the most beautiful panel bus of all the series. You can actually see the dancing bears on the bus panel body, but actually you can't really see because of the graphic of the very busy deco graphic, but there is actually the dancing bear there, and you can actually see the Grateful Dead graphic, very strong. This is their logo, very nice. Even though for the whole series is actually very nice with the dancing bears. So very beautiful with gold. This, I believe this is the only panel bus with gold wheels, and actually I must admit that I drew out one for the Hot Wheels custom competition, which I'm glad I did. Never really regret it. But this is of all my most favorite. Next one, the Muppets Kermit in 2014 as well. I'm not saying that this is actually very nice. It comes with a red windscreen and the red interior, which I'm not really a fan about it. The whole overall is green. I believe that the red one is actually going to coincide with the mouth, because the mouth is red, it's red and green. So I wish it was the Miss Piggy though. It would be nicer. 2115. We have the Super Mario. Very nice. Bring back all the Nintendo memories that we have. The Donkey Kong and the Super Mario. I wish it was the Donkey Kong actually. I love the Donkey Kong, but the Mario is actually much more iconic. So it's very nice. The roof is plain. My least favorite was actually the Star Trek. It's actually the Star Trek 50th anniversary on 2016. This panel bus actually is quite dull. In fact, I don't really like it, but it is a must-have in my collection for me to complete the VWT1 panel bus. I do actually like the wheels though, the shoes. The wheels are actually quite nice. In 2016, where we have the Batman vs Superman, I believe, but this is just actually the Superman version. Superman version in a comic form, and as what I see, the reverse side is actually different as well. So this is the silhouette of the Superman, while the reverse is just the comic. So, well, I'm not saying it's very nice, but still I think it's highly illustrative. 2017, the Elise Fat Lace VWT1 panel bus. This is the one that is highly sought after by collector. It was available at the Elise website, elise.com, and they do provide international shipping. If you order earlier, you can actually get it with the case, as well as, yes, the case actually comes with the bus. And you can actually get a surfboard as well as a decal set that came with this Fat Lace panel bus. So it's actually very simple, but it actually reflects the Elise Elise brand. You can see the Fat Lace, you can see the Elise, and you can see the checkered rooftop. It has been replicated by very good customizer, which I respect, which I follow. I think they did a very good job. I think the only thing that is I assume might be hard to replicate is actually the shoes. The shoes actually come in moon wheels, but in black. So in 2017 is actually the Marvel, the Woman of Marvel, and that is the Wasp. The Wasp now is still ongoing in cinema in Singapore. The Wasp and the Ant-Man. Very nice, actually. I think it's almost the same mood as the Superman, but I like the color scheme better. I like the body on the VW T1 panel bus better. It came in a sky blue. The only thing I do not like is actually the red windscreen. That's it. For color windscreen, they have Gessler on the color windscreen, and I'm not really a fan of it. And in 2017, you have the Scooby Doo series. This is actually very nice. Highly illustrative. You can see all the characters in the Scooby Doo series. and it actually reminded me of the Scooby Doo cartoon that I used to watch. Just only that the roof is plain. In fact, I assume that the body color is the same. I think for this same year, they actually have two similar body color. If you look at this side by side, they are the same. They come in the same year, so it might be the same batch. It's just that they print a different graphic on it, but the shoes are different. 2018 came, and that is actually the car culture series. The car culture series came. They boasted of a much more highly detailed than the rest of the car culture because of the card changes and of course the price of increase. And what we have here is actually the Moon Eyes panel bars. I'm actually a big fan of Moon Eyes. Moon Eyes, and it will actually go very well with the sort of the Moon Eyes collection that you have for Hot Wheels. You actually have the Moon Eye vans. Let me see. I actually have a Moon Eye van here right in front of me. So it goes very well with the Moon Eye Super Treasure Hunt. Dodge van is actually very nice. Side by side together, Moon Eyes. This is actually from Moon Eyes USA. I yet to visit the Moon Eyes Cafe in Yokohama. I was there in Yokohama, but because of time constraint, I never really visit the Moon Eye Cafe. I should actually go to the Moon Eyes Cafe very soon in Yokohama. So this one is quite nice. It came with a flame graphic. It's actually quite simple as well. You actually see the wireframe because it's Hot Wheels. I actually never really see a Moon Eyes with this deco, so I think it's actually very nice. Behind with the tagline, go with the moon. So it's actually very nice. The only thing is that it's just a plain ride. Next, the DC comic series. Very, very nice. This is actually all the DC heroes that you can see. All the very famous one, the Wonder Woman, the Superman, etc. All is here. Full house. You can see the DC heroes. Very, very nice. I must thank to my friend Ish and Steve, who always get casting like me for me in USA, because in Singapore it's actually not really readily available. I did actually hunt one or two on the pack on myself, but for this it's actually very highly sought after by collector. It's just like the Disney. The Disney was actually in one of our shopping mall, Takashimaya, but it was either all taken or reserved. So even when we have good casting like this, it's gone. So thanks to all my friends, especially my friends in this hobby who helped me, and not also forgetting my overseas friends as well, to help me keep this Hot Wheels hobby going. Thank you everyone. And of course, please to remember to subscribe to Hot Custom YouTube channel. I do actually upload video to my channel almost daily. Thanks everyone, and goodbye.